All right. So today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. She's back. TasMania, DaGreat. How's everything going, man? Happy New Year.
New Year's, a great year, you know.
Okay, yeah. First interview for NewbieVeT for 2025. Took a hiatus for a little bit, been in the movies and stuff.
Okay, girl, #1, don't play with me.
So what's some updates, man? What you been up to?
Alright, we got this, I got this all-female EP coming out in Augusta, Georgia. I feel like it's very, very unique. Nobody's doing the all-female, you know what I'm saying? Where for me, I ain't gonna say where for me in Augusta, I never seen a female do a all-females EP. I feel like right now, females sweeping the floor, we popping it, and we popping it hard. So why not get everybody on one tape from Augusta, Georgia to do a tape? I think that's dope.
Yeah, that's real dope. I haven't heard. I mean, a few women has done like events, like rap events with females, all females and stuff, but not actually like a whole tape. Far as so you know, okay, that's real dope. So what made you come up with the idea again?
I mean, it's just I feel like everybody that's on the tape, I feel like they're very dope. I feel like it's just really a promo thing, like because it come with a lot. Like with the EP, we're gonna do a photo shoot. So it's just really like girls getting together. You know what I'm saying, on some. We lit, we popping on this EP. It's a very lit EP. It's very dope. It's very, very dope. I feel like it's successful. It's a successful EP. Okay. And I just fuck with everybody that's on it, so why not?
Okay. So do you feel like working with females be like a hard thing sometimes, like gathering a lot of, that's a lot of emotions and personalities and egos and pride and stuff. So how do you work on trying to gather that many likable minds to work on one goal?
I ain't gonna say with personality it don't be a problem, because like I said, everybody that's on the tape was willing and accepting to do the tape. So like the personality, like everybody be with it. It be, yeah, let's do it, let's go. Like but it be the timing, like trying to get everybody on one time because everybody be busy.
And their schedules.
Yeah, they got their own thing going on. So it be always the timing, trying to get everybody in the studio and to record video is always the timing of getting, and it's very hard, especially with the ciphers. That's the hardest.
Right.
It's been dope, but like I said, the timing, especially with females and males, because on the ciphers we got 4 females and we got 4 dudes, so it's like harder to get everybody in, and it's like which is respectable, you know what I'm saying, because we also always go around everybody's time, you know what I'm saying? We always try to make it to where everybody get in, because that's the thing with the back-to-back ciphers. You have to be in the studio all at one time.
Which is dope too, because it creates that experience for everybody to link up, network.
Yeah, it be fun. It be music, straight music orientated. Everybody be in they bag. The girls be listening to the boys, and we be, talking shit to each other, be ready to show them like what we done did, what we done said. Right. And then also like all the back-to-back ciphers got 2 beats. So the boys have a beat and then the girls have a beat. So it's always a few about the beats. Right. Cause Slime pick the boy beats and I pick the girl beats, and they always feel like the girl beats be better. So it's always a bit feud when we go in the studio. So it be dope. It's a good experience, and I always try to keep them in the studio together, because it's like, why not? Like, I feel like just being in the atmosphere of music always make the cipher better, because you be amped. It be the energy in the room, everybody in here, So yeah.
Right. Okay. That's dope. So which one you consider the best one? Cause I know y'all did an all-star, greatest one, right? Like a all-star one. So which one? Y'all picked like certain ones that y'all felt was like, was it fan? How did y'all do that? Like, was it fan selected or?
Yeah, we made a post and we asked people who they felt like should be on the All-Star Cypher.
Okay.
And I think 2 people was added in. I added a female that was never on the Cypher. So that was their first time. It was a male and a female that was added. So, yeah.
Okay. Still ain't answer the question.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Let me think.
From your opinion, though.
Yeah, that's a good question, though, but for real, because all of them is dope. I feel like they all is dope, but I'm a go with the Classroom.
The Classroom. The Classroom was dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Classroom.
The Classroom.
Yeah.
So that was a dope day filming that too, ain't it?
Yeah, it was actually fun. That was fun. The back scenes definitely was fun. It was a lot going on that didn't make it to the video, but it was just like a lot. Like it was like paper balls flying everywhere, paper planes flying everywhere. We actually had got a teacher to play. We had like a teacher in there, so we were beating on his ass. Like it was very fun. That was a very dope day, and like it always be fun shooting the cyphers. Like whether the video, it's just a dope experience. Like I don't feel like no artist can say they done did the back-to-back cypher and didn't feel comfortable or had fun or, because we don't ask for nothing. You feel what I'm saying? We handle everything on the back end, but we just be wanting people to show up, enjoy yourself, and come with your best shit because, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
So doing the cyphers, do you feel like since, y'all, started and created the cyphers, do you feel like it's doing what you intended for it to do, far as like getting out there, getting people involved, flowing? Because y'all been doing like I said 4 or 5 of them, so y'all about to do another one.
I think the whole motive was like to get people to know each other, like y'all get network, and I feel like we accomplished that because like a lot of people didn't know the other person, and then while we be there in the studio, everybody get the network and then let me do a song, and so yeah. Definitely. It's definitely doing what it's supposed to do.
Okay. That's dope. So, life. How's life been going for you as far as this? We had this big storm last year, the end of last year, and did you get affected by that?
Yes.
You did? How bad was it for you?
Listen, we, at the time, like, we ain't have no vehicle, because our vehicle had some fucked up. So, in the midst, we was getting our car shit together.
Dang.
And then we had no car. And then our apartment's complex gates was locked because all the electricity. So we was fucked up.
So y'all was stuck inside a little.
Yes,
damn.
And then of course no lights. I think we had no lights for like 7 days.
Damn.
7 days max. So we cooking on a grill. But that storm really brought a lot of people together because whole time we couldn't get to our family. But like our complex people, like the people that was in our square, we had got like totally close to them because everybody was helping each other. We was out there like making fire pits to cook. We had to sleep with the door open because it hot. You feel what I'm saying? So the whole night we got the door open, front door. Yeah, that was tough.
Right.
That was tough.
So you feel like that? that whole the storm and all that was. I felt like it was a refresh button. I said because it made you, it made, for one, it took electricity, which meaning a lot of people couldn't charge their phones. So a lot of people couldn't be in their phones at the time. So it made you have to find other methods of entertainment and other things and stuff to stress your mind, then cooking food and stuff like that. You had to go in survival mode.
Yeah, for sure. And I felt like it was a test, like spiritually, because us not having anything, we still had to help others. Like it was still others that was coming to us like, let us use your phone, and we ain't got nothing but 7% charge. We trying to keep the charge, but we gonna do God's work. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can't, that's just what type of person I am. Like I ain't finna let you be out and I know I can do a little help, like, cause Bear Terrace had opened up, so we found out that Bear Terrace was opened up, and when I say like, cause we stayed on Lunkin Road at the time, so it was like massive of people just walking, families, like kids, never seen that before.
Right.
So it's like people just walking everywhere, so we just telling them like, go to the Bear Terrace, because people don't know, they telling people on the internet it's Bear Terrace, but don't nobody got no phone, so people just walking with families, so we walking people to the Bear Terrace to let them get phones. They had the shelter and stuff. So for like 2 days straight, you know what I'm saying, we was helping people the most, giving them water and shit that we had, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it definitely was a reset, and a lot of people got cut off after that time because it was, you know, how that be.
Right. Like I said, it was a refresh button because then you start seeing who really there for you.
Right. Yes.
Who ain't really there for you.
Right.
So it's like, you know, yeah, it's a good wake. And I feel like we all need that wake up call because it's sometimes you don't know how to clear people out your life. And sometimes just the elements of the world do the job for you.
Right.
Sometimes you just have to sit back and just let life take its course and
willingly or forced, basically.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Exactly. So going that past the storm and the whole nine. So once they got the lights and electricities and everything, how fast was it for you to get back readjusted to like life?
Oh yeah, cause we had just after that car was fixed and we was out. Yeah, because it was just like but after the lights, I mean, it was pretty adjustable. It ain't take us long to get back into motion. I had enough time, like, and it was like a creativity, like steam, because it was like you ain't got nothing else to do, and I think I got a little creative in that time, like writing music or going through my music, fixing music, and just, you know, it was adjustable though. After that, it wasn't that hard.
Okay. All right, so I want to bring up a topic we was talking about before we started filming about inviting artists out to shows and things like that. So you said that you think that it's nothing wrong with inviting an artist out.
No. It's nothing wrong if you're cool with that person. If you're my friend and I talk to you, like, not only about music but other things.
Right. Okay. Right.
Hold on now. But if I don't fuck with you, I can say that.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay.
It's NewbieVeT.
Okay.
Of course.
If I don't fuck with you, I'm not coming to shit that you invite. Because why are you inviting me?
Right.
You know, like, what possessions, like, what you want me to hear that you finna say on that motherfucking mic that you don't know me to invite me? Like, what is that? Like, that's weird. Like, that's strange activities. That's where my mind be going. So now I feel like you got something to say in your lyrics that you want me to hear because out of the blue, you asking me to come to your show. Like,
right, yeah, knowing that we don't really rock.
Yeah, like, you don't know me.
But it'd be a lot of that going on because a lot of people feel like, hey, she got the ciphers going on, she got the events going on, she's making moves and this and that. So if I fuck with Taz, I can get popping like she's popping.
Okay. So what you trying to say, like a bitch trying to get close to me to steal my clout?
There's some artists that does that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they do.
For sure.
Because they feel like they can take your artists. I mean, take your fans and your supporters. They're like, okay, they hear my shit. We do a record together. They hear my shit. They come this way.
I feel like if you hard though, your fans is not going to go nowhere. I don't feel that's just like J.Paul. That's just like people that like Cardi B and Lotto and Sexy Red. You got some people that like all of them.
Right.
But so it's not basically taking your clout. It's just like shit. If you a hard artist, now if you suck, you shouldn't be taking nobody that's harder than you. Cause you shouldn't like if you like that's the Bible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm ass, I shouldn't be taking nobody that's 10 times harder than me. Because for sure off the top, the attention off me anyways, because I can't stand in the paint with the motherfucker I brought with me. So now she done took all the shine.
Right.
But see me, I don't give a fuck because I'm hard. You feel me? So I don't feel like
you're not threatened.
Yeah, I don't have insecurities when it comes to my craft. And that's what a lot of female artists fuck up at. They have insecurities when they come to their craft. So when you get next to it, bitch, you get intimidated and you start doing a lot of weird shit. And that's what fucks up the game when you got females like that. Because and then don't get me wrong, because you might be hard as fuck too.
Right.
But do you know you hard as fuck too?
Right.
Do you know that you ain't got to be in competition with everybody?
Right.
You insecure about your craft. You intimidated, and that's That's females that want to be in competition. Right. Because when you hard and you still like if you still, I ain't gonna even say competitive because it's cool to be competitive when you hard.
Right.
Friendly to competitive.
Yeah.
But when you a fucking hater. Right. For real, and you hard, right. You insecure. That's it. Like you're intimidated. You know you got competition. Right. You know that this bit hard with me. So now I don't want to share your shit because I know if I share your shit, you gonna steal my fans because you might be harder than me. Or that's just how I'm thinking in my mind. You feel what I'm saying? Like, is it a real hating shit or you just insecure about your shit? Like, that's just it. So for me, I don't mind sharing another female artist shit because I'm real, like I'm real placed in my shit. Like I don't, I'm that, I'm it, I'm that. And this is the thing because I made a post about this the other day, like, and I was like, if you a hater, stay the fuck away from me because a hater. Listen, I read energy so well, and that's why I try to stay away from people. Or if I'm around somebody, and you see me not around them because your energy off, like it don't, we not the same. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. You feel what I'm saying? You might be a cool person, but your energy you just rubbed me the wrong way. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm grown enough to be like, yeah, I don't want to hang with you. Like, you cool.
You got every right, and you got every right to feel
right.
That way.
So when you a hater for real, that shit shows. And it don't matter how bad you try to hide that shit gonna show. You feel me? So when I was in my post, I was just like, stay away from me because female artists be competition. And then don't nobody be in competition with you. You be in competition with your motherfucking self.
Right.
Because a bitch like me, I'm in my own lane. I'm thinking about my own shit, what I'm finna do next. But whole time, you think I'm your competitor. But I'm not thinking about you.
Right. So
who you in competition with, me or you or yourself? You feel what I'm saying? It's yourself. Because if I'm not worried about you and you so worried about me, you in competition with yourself. That go back to your insecurities fuck about your craft because you're over here on my lane when you should be in your lane.
Right.
But I'm not in your lane. Right. So what's the problem? You feel what I'm saying? And I don't like that because I ain't gonna say I'm a girlies girls, but I'm a girls who fuck with me girl. You feel what I'm saying? So if you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. Like, so I don't have no problem with sharing people's shit. I don't even got no problem with a bitch that fuck with me and be like, Taz, come out to my show because I'ma come. You feel me? Right. Now, the problem is if I come out to your show and then I give you the same energy you gave me and I be like, shit, I got a show, and then you come out, I no longer can fuck with you. Because you know what? I'm not that type of friend that's gonna give you energy that you can't give me back. Right, and that's just that's just dead. Like, I just I'm a very blunt person. Like, I'm a very blunt person. You rub me the wrong way, best to believe I'm gonna ask you about it. I'm gonna speak on it to you. I ain't gonna be no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a messy person. Take it to the internet. I'm gonna take it to where it's supposed to be directly to you. I'm gonna figure out what the fuck going on before I start being like, yeah, you a weird ass bitch.
Like you said, it's more of an insecure thing. A lot of people feel like, you know, they feel threatened by a certain thing. But like, I feel like an all-star team, you can get a bunch of celebrity A1 people on one team and work together, and they champions on their own little squads, and they all comfortable in their own little ranks. So I totally feel you on that.
I mean, so I'm just like, but with men, it's different than with females.
That's true.
I'm going to say that.
That is true.
Because niggas not going to other niggas' shows unless it's they nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real. So it's very different in the music industry. It's different for men.
Because it's hard to get, that's right, because that's so true. Just from dealing with a lot of female artists over there, it's hard for them to get female entourages with them to go out to shows.
Right.
To just to support the whole. Now it's harder to get a bunch of them together compared to a guy. Like, normally a rapper, he always have like 3-4 homeboys with him, and that's his clique for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you it's quicker to have a guy to get his pack up than a female to get her gang up. It's quicker for the guys. Yeah. So like you said, it is harder for females. Yeah. Why you think is that? It goes back to the ego thing.
I'm going to just speak on me. Why? Because when I go to the shows, I don't have an entourage.
It just, it normally just be you
and my husband. Yeah, right. So, for me is, for one, I don't do good with a whole bunch of females around me.
Yeah, I hear that a lot from females.
And it's because from experience, like envy, you know what I'm saying, like jealousy, like like you got females that'll definitely become you, and this is a real thing. Like you will have a female that be around you, now she talking like you, now she dressing like you, now she want to rap like you. I done had it in Columbus, Georgia. I done had this before. Happy to.
Weird as hell, ain't it?
It's so weird. Like, and it's like after that, it was like, yeah, no, like it's hard because you never know a bitch motive for real. So it's like, damn, like, yeah, that wraps that up. Like you never know their motive. It be messy. Bitches get weird. They start hating, and I don't like drama for real. Like I try to avoid conflict, so I'd rather stay by myself because I'd have been through a lot with females. I was once a female who had a lot of females around them, so, and that's never a good thing.
Never a good thing.
Never a good
thing.
It's never
That's so
a
true.
good thing, and I can't do it.
That's so true. It never is good. It's like, you be cool with it. That's one thing, and that's another reason why I was going back, reflecting back what we was talking about earlier about hanging out with other artists. I feel like if y'all don't have like a true childhood, genuine, and those not even, I can't even use that because shit, those be the worst ones, the childhood friends. Sometimes those gonna turn on you quicker than anybody else. But cause you want to meet somebody new you just met, and they be more realer and true to you than somebody you done grew up with, to an extent, to certain parts. Cause you got certain friends where some of your friends are bullshit, but they're your friends. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has their flaws.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, in the world, there's people that's
You really got me weak because you standing on that. He really, like, like, tell me you really feel like females shouldn't be in the club with other artists. Like, female artists should be in the club with other artists.
No.
Why? Cardi B, Lotto, Glorilla, they be in the club together all the time.
They just started.
Oh my God, no they didn't. Summer, they be all in the club.
How long?
Man,
okay,
no.
Okay. They only friends because Glorilla is successful. They wouldn't be friends if it wasn't because of that. You got to be in the same room with these people.
I can't say that Sexy successful. She not signed. You got to still think she's still independent and she having her own. She might not be dropping as much as Glow. But she's still
and these relationships are business relationships that became personal relationships.
So why you feel like my business relationship, when I started doing the ciphers with stuff, we got close and now it's business and we just link
because
up.
it never it goes back to what your answer was. It never ends good. It never ends. You got
weird one. See, this is when you have to be smart because at this point, if you don't know how to exit people out, how you gonna do it when you get big? And that's just real. Like, you gotta know how to you gotta know how to pluck people out the motherfucking group. Like, you gotta know who real and who ain't. And if you don't know how to do that, when you get in the industry, you're gonna crash. They're gonna take advantage of you. It's gonna be so much shit going on because you don't know who's snake or who not. You don't know how to mow your motherfucking grass and see who in there and who ain't in there. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, that go back to when I say I don't play when it come down to that weird shit. You get weird, you get gone. And that's just real. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because like you just said, it never is good. So once you show me any kind of red flag or flaw, I'm going to go ahead and get you going because it's not going to end good. Because if you show it to me once, you're going to show it to me again.
Right, facts.
Like, that's just it.
Yeah, but I stand on it, though. I still stand on it. Because I've seen it. I've been doing the music since I've been 8, 9 years old. And I've been producing beats since I was 12 for people. Like, and just from dealing with artists since I've been 12 years old, I've been dealing with a lot of artists over the years. And I've always seen where a lot of artists get together, they be cool, and they have bonds, they do records together, and then they be telling each other secrets and shit to each other, and then that shit falls out, and now they got shit on you. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people, like, this, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with working and clicking with other artists, but like I tell other people, have boundaries to have a certain cap that you only gonna talk about with them. You only gonna do this with them because till you know for certain, like, I can trust this person with my life. Because a lot of these, like I said, going back to Sexy Red and all them, if Sexy Red wasn't at the height that she was, she would not be in those crowds. You know what I'm saying? Those two different levels. You get what I'm saying? So when you get to a successful, a lot of them work together on a business decision. They wind up becoming friends. Same way with the independent thing. But you got to think, a lot of the independent people, and we don't got the money like a Sexy Red and all them. So a lot of them, our lives are different. Our mindsets are different. So you dealing with other artists, you don't know what they initiative is on working with Taz and Slime. You get what I'm saying? They don't know what it is getting on your cipher. They might be trying to get on there. I'm finna get on here so I can crush Slime ass on this motherfucker. Slime ain't
For
fucking
sure.
with me.
That's what they be doing. See, it's a friendly competitor.
Yeah, it's a friendly competitor. But I'm saying, but it's friendly to y'all.
Yeah.
But you don't know what it is once they behind them. Like you say, you don't. Right. We living in a.
But we don't. Guess what? Those kinds is beneath us. And I'm gonna just say that because if you gonna get on the motherfucking rap and be serious and try to diss me and not tell, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that, and you gotta cover it, you gotta hide your diss in the joke, you a fucking lame. And that's just it. That's just it. You ain't standing on no business.
Right.
So you beneath me. You feel what I'm saying? So why should I care? It is funny. It should be funny to your ass too for even doing some dumb ass shit like that. And you onto something because you got some people who do that. You feel what I'm saying? That and it probably has been done, and probably all of them. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm here to say whoever did it, you're a fucking whack. You feel what I'm saying? Period. You feel what I'm saying? Like, period.
Right. Cause you gotta think, man. It's just, like I said, we as artists, we are already in a competitive sport, whether you want it to be competitive or not. You can make all the friends in the world, but at the end of the day, when y'all music come out, the supporters in the world makes it competitive. You get what I'm saying? They have their top rappers list. Who's this? Who's harder than this?
I feel like that's contradicting because earlier you said, before the filming, right? You said, even if you ask, it's a general for you. Somebody gonna listen
it still is.
So even if if you drop and your shit go up higher than mine, but it's still some people out there that's for me that's gonna listen to my shit.
Right.
So does it like how does that work? So does it make you better than me? Like,
it's not my decision to make it. It's the world decision. You know how many one-hit wonders in the world? You know how many people that you've never heard of? There's so many artists that we've never heard of that never had an opportunity to hit a stage. And
what I feel like I feel like people like that, I feel like they just get in the industry and just don't want to, like, it. Some people not built for the industry. Like, say for instance, Rod Wave, he canceled all the time. That shit is heavy. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I said if you don't know how to pluck out people when you get to the industry, you're going to crash because it's shit that you got to learn before the industry and know how to be fucking tough and stand up for yourself for one. You got to know, like, my shit is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can't get in the industry and be insecure about some shit because you might drop, but Glorilla might drop and her shit go harder than yours. Right. Do you crash out? Do you have a mental fucking breakdown? Or do you just be like, shit, I gotta go harder the next motherfucking time? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like, so it's just like, that's a bias. That's a biased situation because it can go either way. Like, you're not, it's a genre for everything. So whether they're listening to your shit, I got people that's listening to your shit, just like us as blacks, we might not listen to the other shit. You feel me? But they got their people that do. You feel me? Like, but they don't listen to our shit. They don't even know our shit. You feel me? Saying, but we still lit. So it's people in the world that's gonna listen to your shit, and you can get lit from a crowd that's not even the crowd that you expect. You feel me? So I can't say that. Like,
it's still an audience. Like I said, it's. I mean, I say that because it's facts. There's an audience for every form of music. Whether we like it or not, it's still an audience there. But there's still also, I still stand back on the fact that I don't think it's a good thing to reach out to too many artists to the point where you get what I'm saying, like, because it's deflecting the point of, okay, are you in this to get the artists ideas and their opinions, or we want fans and supporters, the ones that's actually buying the records? Because I don't think the artist that you rock with is going to buy your record. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? They'll listen to it, but they're not finna go and buy it. So it's a difference. So I feel like I want somebody, if you rock with me, buy my shit. Even if you heard me in the studio bumping this shit 200,000 fucking times.
Right.
Buy my shit because you know what my goal is. Like I'm Taz. I'm trying to get to my level. In order for me to get to the level where I can bring you more, better shit, better shit than what you already getting. Now I need y'all's true support.
Right.
Not just your ear. Cause you can hear some shit and don't tell nobody else nothing about it. Like I hear your new record and then I was like, shit, somebody be like, hey man, any female got a new record out? I'm like, shit, I ain't heard nobody shit lately, but I just heard your shit.
That's a lot of people though. That's a lot of people. That could be just anybody though. Like a random. Right. A random could have been to just heard your shit and been somebody be like, damn, I'm looking for this female artist. They just seen your shit on Facebook.
Right.
And still be like, shit, I don't know nobody. Instead of being like, shit, this girl named Taz on Facebook, she be rapping and shit.
Right.
That shit, so that shit go hand in hand, like,
right.
From an unknown and from a known.
Right.
That's some hating ass shit, and I don't fuck with those kind.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
right.
It's flags before. It's always warnings before destruction. Believe me, it's always warning before destruction. So if they was weird, they done showed you they was weird. You just looked over that red flag. Believe me.
Right. So I seen you posted a video. I think you was performing at Jamming Moments. Somebody did a show there. I think it was Jamming Moments. Was that a recent show?
I think it was the It Girl
reunion. How that was? How that went?
That was dope. I'm not going to speak too much in it, but it was dope. It was, the experience was real lit.
I thought you was supposed to be It Girl. There was a post I seen. You was an It Girl. Like I said, oh shit, they got a chance to be an It Girl. Okay.
Child, listen, I don't want nobody to think I'm speaking on them, J.Paul. Listen, I ain't disclaimer. I ain't speaking on nobody. But shit, we gonna speak on it. How about it?
Okay.
So I had so it was a situation. First of all, I was in.
Okay, it was public now. Hey,
yeah,
I'm on it was public.
It was. It wasn't a secret.
It wasn't a secret.
So it was just like a lot of miscommunication. And on the second one, I was supposed to be on the second one. I decided not to do it. And then on the third one, I guess they just wanted to revamp everything, and I don't know what happened. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, you got some, outside of the all-female tape, I know you got some new joints, some new music.
Yes.
So you say Slam, Shay,
Jada J, Deja, and
Chef Drea. Okay, you got a heavy all-star.
Yeah, some hitters.
And what I also like about what you and Slime do, y'all always bring in, there might be one or two people that you probably see every now, on every one, but y'all always bring in new faces that people don't know and stuff. What's her name? She.
Yeah.
That's a new one. I don't think I've never seen her before.
Yeah, it's hard. She cold.
I've heard her music before.
Yeah, she's cold. I fuck with she.
Yeah.
So now we're going to break it down. And really this might be the last two ciphers we do in Augusta because we were supposed to be in stock in Augusta.
Yeah, I'm supposed to travel with it.
Exactly. Yeah. And then I had so many people on hold in other places because we wanted to give everybody the opportunity in Augusta before we moved on somewhere else because it was still a lot of people asking us to do it or when they was going to be able to do it or when y'all was going to have another one.
Right.
So, but instead of having the boys and the girls on this one, they're going to do their own, the boys, and then I'm going to take we're going to take the girls, which is Deja, Jada J, Shay, she. I'm missing somebody.
Chef-Drea?
Oh, Epitome.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. That's what's up. That her name Epitome the realest? Or something like that?
Yeah.
I think his last name something like that. Yeah, okay.
So I feel like that it's gonna go crazy. I feel like it's gonna go real nice.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. So, besides everything else, so how how hard it is still trying to balance life, marriage, music, everything. Kids, everything.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said it was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like
nothing's perfect.
Man,
no one in life is perfect.
You know, life always be lifing at every moment. I mean, first I feel like being married comes with a lot of tests. You know what I'm saying? Just in itself.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to balance life and business because we have music and then we have the platform, which is the Back2BackCyphers, and then we got the secret setups. So it started trying to balance everything, and then you got kids. Then you got they got basketball, track, all this going on. So at times it do get hard, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes like I have to make personal a priority and put music down sometimes.
Yeah.
And being married and like having kids in the house, like you have to do that because my marriage and my family gonna always come first. You know what I'm saying? Like I love music, this is my career, but who am I without my family? Like I gotta make sure home come correct, and then we back on music. Now we focus, cause I can't focus unless my household together. You hear me? Please tell them about it.
Right.
Like, listen, like.
Cause there's too many artists, mostly guys.
Right.
They don't give a fuck about taking care of home. They gonna do the music first. Music come first. Like I'm trying to goddamn look at big goddamn. I spent all my money in the studio, so I'm trying to get up out of this shit.
I mean, I feel like, and for me, I feel like if you're not married, that's respectable. If you're not married, yeah, your music come first. Because I feel like, or if it's not potentially you're trying to marry this person and you're trying to be a husband, music come first. Because it's like, you're not forever. You're not like, you're not set in stone. You feel what I'm saying? You can leave like I could put my all into you and put my music second, and then we broke up and we gonna separate. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
But in a marriage, you can't just walk away. You feel what I'm saying? You got to get that shit together and then come back to music. So it's like if y'all just boyfriend and girlfriend, I gotta go. I gotta get this music. Woo, woo, woo.
Right.
But I feel like if you is gonna be that type of person, I don't feel like you should like move in with a bitch and be all like that, because that shit come responsibilities, because you can't just go lay up in nobody's shit for free and then just put all your music and money and that. But you got some females that, you know, that go for that, and niggas damn sure do it every day. So
yeah, pretty much.
But shit, I feel like if you ain't married, then it's, you feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta take off, like.
Yeah, music do come first. Yeah, I respect that. Yeah, cause especially a hardcore musician, like they gonna be like, hey, my music come first for anything. Like that's how they feel, for real. That's real talk though. Hey, that's real. But like I said, I feel like in some form of I think some form of reality has to hit, because at the end of the day, you have to examine life hits you hard and makes you realize that you don't got your life together. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, say like, if you putting all your eggs into the music, like you said, and don't worry about the home and all this other shit, and then once something tragic happen at home, you're not stable enough to do nothing. You can't help out, can't pay for nothing. And it's like now it's a reality check, like, damn, I ain't got my life together. I got my music shit, my music bumping, but
I feel like if you grown, like real grown as fuck, don't get me wrong, like, but if you like very, very grown and all your money going into music, your priorities kind of fucked up. You be like, and I don't want to say that because I'm an artist and I feel like chasing your dream is always the number one goal. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because in music, you can't really have no peak where you just sit the fuck down nowadays, because that shit gonna fuck up your momentum. Like, so it's just like, you gotta have something else going. And that's where we come in with the like having other shit going, like the secret setups, the Back2BackCyphers, like, because when we can't focus on the music, we can focus on something musical, like something that's
still music related.
Yeah, like we can get shit done still in the process and still have it where we still on the platform as well, where we still face in the face of the people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like if you just putting everything in music, it's just like what happens, because if I put it like this, if you putting everything in music to be locally, you're fucking up. Like, so, and it's like, if you're in big places and then you're on your way, and it takes money, you feel what I'm saying? So you're on the right track. Like, if you're in the face of the people that you know gonna get you in the, but if you're doing that shit locally just to shoot videos every day and ain't nobody liking them but the people in your city,
your circle and
yeah,
shit.
like that's like a waste of time. But
that's the trap, though. That's the trap, because people get content with being popular in their city. And then once they step outside, two people don't know them. So it's like, yeah, they're too comfortable. Don't like I tell people, never get comfortable in any situation you in. Always want more and better for yourself.
Right.
So, okay. Alright, so before we slide off on NewbieVeT, is there any love you want to shout out to anyone?
I mean, first shout out to God for sure, you know, but I mean, just shout out to everybody that's on the road to trying to be a legend artist, you know, because we are upcoming artists, but so shout out to everybody that's trying to make it, because it do get hard, it get frustrating, it get to where a lot of people just feel like people don't support them in the city. People give up because people don't support them in the city.
And then a lot of hard-ass artists done gave up.
Yeah, they just give up because they don't get no support and they don't push hard enough. So I just feel like if you hard, even if you feel like you ain't as hard as the people in the city, still don't give up. Like you said, it's a crowd for everybody. Like, keep going. If your city ain't supporting you, go to the next city. Go to the next city. Go to the next city.
Facts.
You feel me? Until you get to where you going, like...
Yeah.
Either way, like, with social media, it's gonna hit when people see you going to this city, this city, this city. I just seen people ads on TikTok, but they always doing something. And they music in the algorithm, so people hearing it, and it whether it's ads or not, they're gonna do something with it, because it's always something. It's always there. It's always there, and that's where I'm coming for.
That's facts. Facts. All right, bet. How can they get in contact with you for bookings?
Y'all can hit me on Facebook, TasMania, Instagram, TasMania _DaGreat, TasMania DaGreat at gmail.com. Yeah.